Go.
Live from the sacred monkey forest in Bali, it's the show.
That ducky looks just like a monkey. Today I'm coming at you from a lovely little bed and breakfast in Camden, Maine. I'm staying in a room that looks like Holly Hobby just hit menopause, yo. Strawberry shortcake's right down the hall getting a sponge bath and waiting for a wheelchair to get fixed. Ah, that shit was on my lunchbox in '82. That's delicious. What is that? Miss Shortcake, I call that a lung biscuit, or a throat cookie. Nader writes, I'm through with the pooing and peeing and the penis all over the internet. How about a little something highbrow? Nader, I hear you, but it ain't just the internet, it's everywhere. For example, I loves me some foliage, but you gotta start wondering how come deciduous trees evolved to lose their leaves at all. They spend half the year all skanky, unable to get dick one from the sun. Those fat leaves are risky too. You get an early winter storm like you just did in Buffalo, and the weight of the snow can snap a tree in half. Conifers with their tiny needles don't have that problem, and because they don't shed, they can collect sunlight all year. So what up with the deciduous, yo? One theory is that shedding leaves is a great way for trees to get rid of waste. Towards the fall, the trees pump all their crap up into the leaves. And when the leaves fall, the tree goes poop. I'm not kidding. It's kind of like a once-a-year enema to give the tree a fresh start. So next time you rake up those leaves, realize you're about to jump into a pile of tree shit. The New York Times reports that a team of Russian and American scientists have created the heaviest element ever seen in a laboratory. Element 118 stuck around for less than 1,000th of a second and has yet to be named. My guess is those guys get to name it. I hope they name it something cool, like Daggerfire, like Huskium. When you discover some things, you get to name it, like planets. Xena. With other things, it's not so easy. For example, a friend of mine, Gall, discovered something, or at least a lack of something. He discovered that although there's plenty of words in the English language for using a large vocabulary, loquacious, garrulous, voluble, there's no adjective that means you possess a large vocabulary. Being that he discovered it, he figured he could name it. But what? Vocabulaire? He's quite vocabulaire. No, Gall had a better idea. He sent the Oxford English Dictionary a letter petitioning them to include the word megagaltastic. They replied that although they did not know of any word which means having an extensive vocabulary, having a word named after you is a bit complicated. They need at least 5 published instances of the word, and it needs to stay around for a minimum of 5 years. So the next time you have to write a paper, sports racers, be sure to include the term megagaltastic. We've only got 5 years to go.